Good day, everyone, and welcome to episode 5, season 2, in our series of Transport Fever. In our last episode, we all had the distinct pleasure of seeing what a klutz I am when it came to fixing up problems in our railway line, so much so that I cost us an enormous amount of money in both time and wasted train services. But eventually we got it working and everything got back on track. But of course, by the time that had happened, our bank account had got down to $390,000. So off camera, once I recovered from my great ability to do moronic things and try and fix the wrong problems, was I got I ran the game off camera from 1893 up until the present time, which is 1896, and managed to get our money in the bank up to just over $1.4 million. The only thing I've done apart from run the game off camera is I've added a new horse and cart service to line 1. And we're going to talk about line 1 in a minute, as soon as we leave the wonderful vista of going through the town of Wongarben. And this is, of course, the view from our coach service that is picking up passengers and taking them to the Wongarben train station. As you can see, there's quite a bit of industrial activity going on here. Lots of smokestacks and things happening. But what a pretty vista to actually be able to ride through a game and see what's happening on the ground. Morning, young sir. How are you? Looking very handy there. Lovely man coming up there in his overalls on his way to work. It's a bustling and busy metropolis. And importantly, as far as we're concerned for the game, it's growing. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5. Without further ado, let's get it on. Right. Hello, everyone. Now that we're back in the game and in colour, what we're going to have a look at is what's happening over here. I said in the introduction there that I've added a new cart to line 1. And line 1, as you know, is our from our farm Mumble East to our food production service over here at Mumble Park. We've only got 4, so I want to get that number up so that we've got much more than that, because I'm actually thinking that it would be really nice to run our food service down here to this very oddly named town called North Torton, which of course is not very reminiscent of the slopes and plains of the west of New South Wales. So I think we might need to give it a new name. Yes, I do. And I think I'm going to head east, or northeast of Wellington in this sense. And I'm going to call this town Bodongora. That's a nice sounding town, one that I've not been to, but you know what? I think I might have to go there. Bodongora. Well, here's where pronunciation could become tricky. Bodongora. Okay, I'm just going to call it that anyway and hope for the best. Now, as well as that, we've got our terminating station here, and we did run our train over to Borobanda over here with the intention of continuing on our line to, well, it won't be Aldershot for long, that's for sure. But I think what I'd like to do now is do a bit of fiddling around and run a train service over to here. It's shorter distance and could be quite a profitable little branch line for us. So, but in order to do that, of course, we are going to need to do some fiddling with our tracks in here. We're almost up to 2 million, so I think we should just pause the game, turn you off because we don't need you anymore, and prepare to see if I can be as klutzy in this one as I was in the last episode. Hopefully not. Really, hopefully not. So first thing we're gonna do is actually the first thing we're gonna do is save the game, because I did run it for a while to get the money in, so that we could, get back on track. And I don't want to have to go all the way back and do that again if I don't have to. So just for the sake of a couple of seconds saving there, that's all good. All right, now let's upgrade our station. We'll go to 3, 2nd Street connection, no, and apply. So what do we now look like? Well, quite pleasantly and quite surprisingly, the expansion occurred on the right-hand side of the station, which I was not expecting. And that makes it a lot easier because that is in fact the direction we want to travel in. I'm happy with that. Are you all happy with that? Now, we need to come over here to Bodongora. I'm not sure. If anyone's from Bodongora and I'm pronouncing your town wrong, would you mind letting me know, please? Because I really don't like getting these things wrong. I would like, if at all possible, to have the correct pronunciation there. So now let's see what we are planning on doing here. We're planning on actually, you know what? Yeah, okay. We're planning on going up there. We may go around there like that, make the loop as wide as we possibly can, which would bring us down possibly here. Yep, that's where it would bring us, all right. And, you can't have those two on simultaneously. All right, well, fair enough. That's going to bring us in probably there, I'm thinking, because that's a fairly decent ridge there. So I think we should come in here or there. Yeah, either one is fine. That one would actually mean we could come out at an angle. So I'm liking this one actually. All right, so we're going to come in there and we'd be very close to putting the wrong road in there. We'd be very close to our service, but not now. Hang on. Tick, tick, whir. All right, I think we may just do this anyway, because it's, I think that's not a bad plan. And that's not a bad plan either. Neither's this. So I'm thinking we're going to put in a coach service that runs like this. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Okay, so the escape key would be good. Thank you. All right, now train line comes through here. Might be a bit of a kink in it if we go out that way, but we could deal with that, I think. All right, let's get train lines set up, get stations put in, and see what we look like. So, of course, you can see me tracing across the screen with my finger to see what type of a loop we have in there. It's not too bad. It's a slight curvature, but it's not too bad. So I think we'll go with... Actually, now I need to just look at the contour just to make sure. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I think we've got that line in fairly okay. So there you go. Let's just check the... Do we have a... No, you're not going to show it. You've got nothing. Of course, you're not connected by road. That's why. Okay. Well, we can fix that. Well, even if we can fix it badly, we can still fix it. All right. We've got not unreasonable catchment area. Not unreasonable. Okay. All right. Well, while we're here, let's put the tram service in. Anyway, right. I wonder if we might not be better. No, we'll put it down here. I'm sure by the time I finish this first playthrough, I will be much better at knowing whereabouts in towns to put things, how to organize things better, so that it actually works. Let's say a damn sight better than what I'm currently doing. What do I just do? No, I don't want that. I want a passenger thing. Thank you. Ooh. Now, because we have left-hand drive in good old Oz, it's always difficult for me to remember to stay on the right. And, okay, I'm going to put you here, and I'm going to have another one. See, the catchment's not bad. The catchment's actually not... I'm going to miss out on some of them. It's almost unavoidable, but I think that's what we're going to have to do. Now we're coming up here. Actually, if I put this just a little bit more up the street, we would minimize who we're going to miss out on. Yep. I think that's actually, for now, I think that's pretty good. So we'll go get a coach. A stagecoach. No, we won't. I keep forgetting to put the lines in. All right, we're putting a line in. And this line is Bodangora Line 1. Bodangora Road Line 1. Thank you. So we're going to go from a train line down past our residential area, up through the industrial, back into the residential, and that's it. And you are the... you are the... No, you're not. Double D. Bodangora Road 1. Bodangora Road 1. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to go and get a vehicle. Buy a road vehicle. Going to buy one coach. Very good. And we are going... No, we're not. We're going to come down here. We are going to assign you to Bodangora Road 1. Right, so you are in hand. Now, the fun bit is laying some track, which can be a lot of fun, actually, or it can be... Okay, 120,000, that is pretty good. So we are going to go. Well, actually, let's just think about this for a minute. Let's try coming out of this station as well and see where we can line up our two tracks, because that's going to be the tricky bit for us going forward here. So let's keep the separation of the. Wow. No. Right. Wow. You just don't want to do it, do you? Well, okay, why not, right? I mean, we're going to branch. Actually, we could branch. Okay, let's see where we go if we start branching now. That's 120. It gets us. It gets us. It gets us. It gets us too close to this, actually. Yeah, no, it gets us too close to that. So what we probably want to do is go on the other side like we originally spoke of. Can I zoom out? Very good. Okay, we're zooming out and changing that a bit, going up here and around like so. Like so. Like so. No, doesn't like me. Why not? Construction is not possible. Right. Okay, all right. So far, yep, see, that's where we want to go. So we go from there. We come. Really? You're going to run into the. No, you're not. Not if I can help it. You're going to do this. Okay. And we're going to go out like this. Well, so far, this is what might loosely be described as the sweeping curve. Right. Now, this is where we get 120k all the way through. Nice line. All right. Yeah. Okay, that works. It's got the sweeping curve. Now, let's just double check this out. Double check this out. Check this out and double check it. Right. Bodangora. Right. So we're going to have a new station, new line, which is going to be here. Right. Line 3. No, it's not going to be line 3. It's going to be Wellington to Bodangora. And as a consequence of that, back again. So you, my friend, T, I believe, was the prefix we were using for train. Wellington, Bodangora. Yep. Cool. Now, we are going to have to put some switches in here because people in this line are going to need to get onto this line. I wonder if we can put, now, I wonder if we can do this. The answer is probably not. Okay, so we can't do that. What about from there? Yes, we can do from there. I don't think we're worried about super duper speed, but I think we can do that. All right, 446 gazoolies. Right, we are going to need to buy something like a train. I'm feeling it. Yeah, oh, sorry. Wongarbin. Keep forgetting it's here. Okay, buy trains. Well, we've got no choice now. We have to stay with the Borsig. So let's do that. We'll buy a Borsig. And we'll put in, what are the cost of the car? 155. You know what? Not enough money. Gosh, I hate doing this, but I'm going to borrow another 500. Okay, because we need at least 3 cars. I mean, that's basically it. Okay, we should have a 3-car setup. Yep. Train 5, and you are going to Wellington, Bondangora. Okay, well, that's it. We're down to $260,000. We've got a new train ready to rock and roll. So let's do it. All ahead 2/3. Okay, well, that's it. There we go. Starting to look quite the impressive sight down here. Got a bit of switching happening outside the main line. Oh, sorry, outside the main station. Yeah, it's very good. I wonder if we need to switch over. No, we don't. No, we don't. But one thing we may need at some point is a new train depot, which could be all for the good. So, all right, let's go and find our train and follow it down. This should be it here. Train 5. Oh, look at you. Okay, I'm comfortable with that kind of a view. Some of us might even see this as a thumbnail for the future. Oh. Yep. All right. So at this stage, we're heading down to Geary, because I think we just went through Wongarbin, and we will be heading into Geary. Of course, we shouldn't be stopping there, and then from Geary to Wellington, and that will be the start of our run. Now, as usual, the passengers won't start to come to the train stations until the service is completed end to end. So we are going to be a little out of money for a while. Wow, we're down 2.06 million this year. Where are we? We're in May. Oh, we might recover some of that, but we're not going to get a lot of it back. Ooh. What's happening here? He said wonderingly. Any moment now, I'm expecting to see another Borsig come past with the passenger services on it. I could be feeling excited about all of this. I hope I'm feeling excited about all of this. I wonder what would happen if I changed the angle a bit and looked at it this way or that way back. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we're still in 1890s. We've got 3 years until we get to the 1900s. We're doing okay. I don't know comparatively how we should be doing. But I think we've done reasonably well up to now. And of course, I don't know how the game progresses. Actually, I'm going to put the speed up because we do need to not be just sitting around waiting for trains to happen. But I'm not quite sure what happens when you get up to the 2000s and what happens. Does the game continue? I'm saying this because I've never played it before, so I don't actually know. I'm learning as much as I'm going through. You guys probably even know more than me, which is also more impressive that you're actually watching this video. So that's a good thing as well. Given the time this is taking, I'm beginning to think that we might need to do something down the line here because there's obviously a hold up of some description. Right. The hold up will be down here because there's no, where is the pathing? There is no pathing. Right. Well, that's not normally a problem, but it will be in this case. If for no other reason than that we're trying to stay away from rivers and boats and such like, because we're trying to be all about the trains. There you go, we're off and running. It's quite good to follow the train and see the scenery as it goes along. So we should run straight through this town and head straight on to Wellington. Got a lot of passengers waiting there. The train services should be picking up. A lot of red numbers floating up into the sky, not much green going on. But we have got a solid network and our services are good. So these guys should hopefully be stopping. Yeah, very good. Trains have right of way, thank you. We don't need to be in the smoke plume, thank you very much. But we also don't need to miss out on following you. Okay, here we go. Now, this should be the start of our service. So let's follow you to our new town and see how we're going. I would like to actually see some passengers on the service before we call this an episode. And I think we can do that. But we have done reasonably well. And what's more importantly is I haven't klutzed it up. Actually managed to get the track in, did spend a lot of money, but managed to get the track in. The service speed is on the entire line is up at 120. So that is very good. That's a good outcome for this line. And of course, we haven't interrupted any of the farms and factories that are along the way. So that's a good outcome as well. Some of the line was a little expensive, but what are you going to do when you're trying to build an empire? Look how shiny that train engine is. That's seriously nice. I like that. Okay. We're coming into our town, new station. Wow, there were people on the platform. Hang on. Are we saying that you've got 13 out of 24 passengers? Now, how did that happen? Because normally it wouldn't do that until there was an end-to-end run. Unless it counts that station as having other trains on it as being active. Ooh. This could work out quite well for us. All right, now what we do need to do with this train, though, while we're here, is do the replacement mode so we don't have to worry about it later. Sorry. So we're going to give you, again, the Borzik. Okay, we're going to add the Borzik. And we're going to go 4 of these. And we're going to put you up to 125% of your life and put you on automatic. Just because we can. We are back up to 600,000, which is pretty good. I'm liking the look of this station, and I like how it's got a shelter in there as well. Hang on a second. This may, in fact, be a something. Oh, I thought it might have been a thumbnail, but then maybe not. Okay, well, it looks pretty cool though, doesn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Station Wellington, and I hope you're enjoying the fine weather that we've got going on for you today. That's right, ladies. Do some arm stretches while you're waiting for the train, and keep the blood flowing, hair pulled back, very neat and tidy. And it's a beautiful day for it as well, to be standing around on a train platform. There's a young gentleman there in black attire, looking very much the part. And one of our stalwarts of our working community has just come onto the scene there. Very good. All right, we're up to 800,000. I think we're doing very well. So I'm going to call it for this episode. Before I clutch something up and make a complete mess of it again, let's get out while the getting's good. If you've enjoyed this episode, I would encourage you to press the like button. I'd probably also encourage you to press that bell notification so that you can be informed when new Klutz-free videos are delivered to a YouTube channel near you, namely Grumpy as Gamer. And then, of course, taking it to that one extra level. If you were able to subscribe, that'd be just peachy. And I would thank you very much for doing that. So that's it. I hope you stay well. And until next time, it's bye for now.